All right, here we go. Game 2. That'll be Norton batting first. Lila, Natalie, and Nadia to lead it off against Courtney. First pitch, strike 1. Anyone gets on, Sarah will be batting fourth. Strike 2 is Courtney's bringing the heat to start out this game 2. We had a great one in game 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 for out number 1. We'll bring up Natalie. First game was 9-8. Rehoboth edging the hometown team. Now Natalie. That one sails high on Courtney. 1 ball to Natalie. Nadia on deck. She thought about it, but does not offer, so 2-0. This game brought to you by NortonMediaCenter.org. Jameson Haig and David Bowie bringing you the game. NortonMediaCenter.org. They love to bring you all the local sports that they can. Obviously, your town meetings and any community events. They like being a part of the Norton community. Strike 3. Out number 2. It'll bring up Nadia with Sarah on deck. Still a beautiful day, a little cooler now as we approach 4 o'clock. Nadia to face Courtney. Courtney tries a changeup and it's low for ball 1. Courtney rocks, fires. Strike on the corner. Strike 2. Courtney pitching to Zoe. Left center, we have Sophia L. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Quickly goes Norton in the top of the first. And coming up will be Rehoboth. Okay, here we go. Bottom of the first. It'll be Zoe, Sophia L, and Courtney. Ball 1. That's Sarah on the mound, pitching to Nina. We'll set the defensive lineup for Norton momentarily. There's a hit out to short. Scooped up, long throw. Not quite in time. We're going to go to second as Zoe ends up on second. So nice play by Kayla out at short. So first base will be Natalie. Second base will be Mia. Third base, Ruby. At short, Kayla. In left field is Avery. Left center is Maven. Right center, Ella. And in right field, Lila for Norton. It's like ball 1 inside. 2, Sophia L. Courtney on deck. Marissa will be up. Nope. It might have hit her. So runners at first and second. Courtney up. Marissa on deck. Swing and a miss. Courtney with a big swing, but can't quite catch up. Sarah. Strike 2. There's a ball. Sarah looks in. Gets ready, rocks, fires. Ball looks like runners are going to move up to second and third. Here in the bottom of the first, no score. This game between Coach Dustin's Rehoboth team. There's a strike. So nice by Sarah, gets the first out, a strikeout. Coach Mike, Dave, Archie, Ray, and Tony for the Norton team. It's going to bring up Marissa. Marissa played a fine game behind the plate for Rehoboth in game one with a nice strong throw to catch a runner stealing, which would have been made a tie game. Strike to Marissa. Sarah rocks, fires, swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Sarah. Swing and a miss. Strike three. So Sarah comes back with back-to-back Ks, trying to get out of this jam in the first. She's got two now. Two down. It'll bring up Haley. Wearing number 8, started in right center. Sarah rocks, fires. Strike one. So Sarah's found a little groove here for the Norton team. That one goes outside. 1-1. To the number 5 batter in the Rehoboth lineup. Ball 2. 2-1. Sarah looks in. She rocks, fires. 3-1. Bella on deck for Rehoboth. Ball 4. So Haley walks. That'll put runners at the corners, 2 down. For Bella, it'll put Olivia in the on-deck circle. Bella started in right field in game 2 here. Birch Hill Complex, B field. Sarah looks in. She rocks. Now fires. Just outside, says the umpire. Sarah rocks and fires. That one's low. Is a strike. Sarah looks in, trying to get this batter in this first inning here. Ball 4. So that loads the bases. After Zoe comes in for run 1, the first run of the game goes to Rehoboth. Sarah trying to get out of this jam. Ball 1 to Olivia. Lorelei on deck. So Sophia L on third. Haley second, and Bella on first. That one's Squibbler out front. It goes foul. Count 1-1 now to Olivia. Left-handed hitting. Excuse me, that's Bella. Wearing number 11. Alyssa, who drew the walk. Another run comes in. Sarah looks in. Pitching to Olivia now. Lorelei on deck. Just outside. And the walk. Is ball one. Another ball to Lorelei. Sarah looks in, rocks, fires. Just outside, 3-0. Abby on deck for Rehoboth. There's ball 4. That's going to bring in the 4th run. So 4 runs for Rehoboth in the bottom of the first. They break into the scoring column first. It's 4-0. Rehoboth will come up in the top of the second. All right, we're back. For the top of the second, it'll be Sarah, Kayla, and Nina. Anyone gets on, Maddie for Norton. Trying to cut into that Rehoboth lead. Now on the mound for Rehoboth is number 8, Haley. Looks like strike one. Haley looks in. Little high with that one. That's low, ball 2. Two and 1. To Sarah, batting 4th in this game's lineup for Norton. That one's high. 3-1 goes the count. Haley looks in. Rocks and fires. And Sarah gets that one. That's trouble as she digs it out. So a solid single for Sarah to lead off the second. And the crowd enjoyed that one. That's going to bring up Kayla with Nina on deck. So a nice hit by Sarah to lead off the second. Haley looks in. Fires. That one gets behind the catcher, and down the second goes Sarah. Ball one to Kayla. Now with Sarah out on second base. Ball two. That one's a little high. That's low. Ball three. Haley takes mound, rocks, now delivers on the outside corner. 3-1 the count to Kayla. There's ball four, and taking third is Sarah. So Norton's got a little something going here in the top of the second. Runners on the corners. Nina now up. Nina started at the catching position. Maddie on deck. That one's going to sail over the catcher. And down the second goes Kayla. So Norton with 2 runners in scoring position now. Nobody out. Haley rocks. Big swing and a miss. That's high, and the count runs to 2-1. That's low, ball 3, so 3-1 now. Haley rocks, now delivers. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases for Maddie. And it will put Mia in the on-deck circle. Haley set to deliver. That's low. Nice stop by the catcher. So Maddie gets to first. Sarah will score. Kayla to third. Nina goes up to second. And it'll bring up Mia. Haley rocks. Now fires. That's low. Ball 1. Haley trying to work out of a jam here for Rehoboth. That one sails on her. Score now 4-1 Rehoboth. Nobody out here. Top of the second. Bases full of Norton runners. Big swing and a miss. Haley. Set to pitch. Mia waiting. Holds up, and it's a ball. Whoa, big swing and a miss. So the count runs full. So strike 3. Haley gets the first out for Rehoboth. It'll bring up Maven. Wearing number 3, starting left center. Haley rocks, now fires. That's a ball. So 1 ball to count to Maven. That one sails. Ball 2. That one's low. Throw down the first. Maddie back easily. There's a strike. Haley looks in. Now rocks. Ball 4. So runners move up. Kayla comes in. Nina to third. Maddie to second as Maven walks to make the score 4-2. It'll bring up Avery. 1 down here, top of the second. Game 2 between Rehoboth and Norton. Ball. Ruby on deck. There's a strike. Throw down the third. Nina back to the bag easily. That one sails on Haley. Avery digs in at the plate. Haley rocks, delivers. That's low. Throw down the first. Maven easily back to the bag. Ball 4. So score now 4-3. It'll bring up Ruby. Haley looks in. There's strike 1. Swing and a miss, big swing and a miss. Throw down to first, easily back to first goes Avery. 2 strikes to count to Ruby. Started at third base for Norton. Strike 3 called. So Haley gets out of the inning but Norton right back in it with played. Oh, I'm sorry, that was only 2 outs. That'll bring up Ella with 2 down now, bases loaded, 3 runs in. Strike 1 to Ella. So Norton still with a chance here to tie the game up with another run. If Ella can get a hit or get on. Good eye there. She lets that one go by. 1-1. Big swing, strike two, throw down, but Avery's standing on the bag already. Haley rocks, and that one sails on her. Ella digs in, Haley delivers. Big swing and a miss. So now that's the end of the top of the second. With the score, Rehoboth 4-3. We'll be back with the bottom of the second. Here we go. Bottom of the second will be Abby, Sophia, and top of the lineup with Zoe. Anyone gets on Sophia, they'll be facing the new Norton pitcher. That's number 11, Mia, out on the mound. Ball one. That's a little low, maybe inside. 2-0. That one's a little low also, so 3-0. We're here in the bottom of the second. Rehoboth up one, 4-3. Ball four. So Abby leads off the bottom of the second with a walk. It'll bring up Sophia M. Ball one low. Mia rocks. Just a little outside, but it gets by the catcher as Abby takes second. Tries a changeup. All three, and scooting down to third is number one for Rehoboth, Abby. Ball four. So Sophia draws a walk. That'll put runners at the corners for the leadoff batter for Rehoboth. That's Zoe. She's had a big day today. First game had 3 hits and started off this game with a hit. Scored a run in the last inning. That one's a little bit high as it sailed on Mia for ball one. Lots of teaching, a lot of support here too for the kids. By the fans, the players, and the coaches, obviously, give of their time, and I'm sure the community is much appreciated. It's much appreciated by the community. Down to second goes Sophia. So runners at second and third. Mia rocks. That one's low. And Zoe will take the walk to load the bases. It brings up Sophia L. Scored a run back in the first. Batting from the left side against Mia. Mia tries for a little something extra. It sails on her. One and one the count to the number 2 batter in the Rehoboth lineup, Sophia L. 2 Sophias on the team. L and M. Mia rocks, fires. A little bit low. Big swing and a miss. Full count now to Sophia with the bases loaded, nobody out here. Bottom of the second. Strike three called as she hits the corner. Beautiful pitch by Mia for out number one. So a big strikeout there with the bases loaded. Mia trying to work out of a jam. It's going to bring up Courtney. That's low, ball one. Courtney has not pitched a lot, but has been outstanding when she's been on the mound today. Ball two. Taking some big practice cuts. There's a long fly ball that's going to get down deep right field. That might clear the bases. Digging for third is Courtney. So Natalie retrieved that, got it in quickly, but not before Courtney has a bases clearing 3 RBI stand-up triple. It'll bring up Marissa. And we'll put Haley in the on-deck circle. Score now 7-3, Rehoboth. Big swing and a miss. Oh, nice pitch there by Mia. So Marissa digs in. Mia gets set. Rocks, fires. That one could be up the middle. Oh, beautiful stop. Long throw. Not going to be in time. And down the second. So Sarah with a beautiful play at shortstop. Just couldn't quite get Marissa. Who ends up at third on the infield hit. Outstanding play by Sarah. And that's 4 runs in the second. We've played 2. It's 8-3 Rehoboth. All right, we're back. Top of the third. It'll be Lila, Natalie, and Nadia. Anyone gets on, Sarah. Still on the mound, Zoe. That one sails for Rehoboth. Looks like Courtney's at first, Sarah at second, Lorelai in right. I can see the numbers for the Rehoboth team. There's a strike. Looks like Marissa in left. We'll see if we can get Olivia in right center. 2-1 the count. Norton trying to cut into that 5-run Rehoboth lead presently. Here in the top of the third. That one sails. So there's a walk. It's going to bring up Natalie as Lila draws the walk to lead off the third. Nadia on deck. Now Zoe rocks. That one is outside and scooting down to second is Lila. Good throw, but not in time. That's Haley over at short for Rehoboth. Big swing and a miss by Natalie. That one sails on Zoe. Looks like Lila's going to try and get to third, and she does. That one fouled off to the right. Two and two the count to Natalie, wearing number 4. Started at first base. Swing and a miss for out number 1. It'll bring up Nadia, and it'll put Sarah in the on-deck circle. Zoe rocks. That one sails. Ball 1. Ball 2, a little high there. That one pitch from Zoe. 2-0 the count. 3-0 now. That one is low. Once again, I want to remind everyone this game brought to you by NortonMediaCenter.org. Zoe rocks, fires. Ball 4. So Nadia draws the walk. That puts runners on the corners. 1 down for Sarah. Sarah had a solid single back in the second and scored the first run for Norton. Zoe looks in. Ball 1 high. Throw down, but not in time, as Nadia takes second. So second and third, 2 runners in scoring position for Sarah. Zoe rocks. That's low. Sarah takes a couple of practice swings, and we're ready to go. Zoe looks in, rocks. That's high. Ball 4. So Sarah walks to load the bases. Gonna bring up Kayla. Kayla walked and scored a run back in the second. So Lila at third, Nadia at second, and Sarah presently at first for Norton. Zoe looks in. Kayla's ready. Zoe fires. Strike. Throw down the first. Sarah easily back. 1-1 the counts. Now one sails high. Count goes to 2-1. That's low. 3-1. Zoe ready. Kayla digs in. 3-1. Bases loaded. We're here in the top of the third. And that one hits Kayla. So she'll take her base. Lila scores. Down the third, Nadia. Sarah takes second. That'll bring up Nina. Nina walked and scored in the second. Score now 8-4. Nina now up with Maddie on deck. Nina now ready. Zoe looks in, rocks, and fires. Ball one outside. That one sails. Nice play by the catcher there. That's Bella behind the plate now. Made a nice catch there. Outside, 3-0. Zoe looks in. She rocks, fires. Nice swing on that. Almost a nice play there as Nina hit it just foul down the first baseline, and Courtney almost made an outstanding catch for Rehoboth. But it goes as just a strike. Nina ready. Here comes the pitch from Zoe. It's low, ball 4. So Nadia comes in to score. Sarah to third. Kayla to second. And now Maddie will bat. Put Mia on deck. Score now 8-5, Rehoboth. Ball 1. Looks like that might have hit her bat. Zoe looks in. Maddie ready. That's low. That one sails. Maddie ready. Takes ball 4. So ball 4 for Maddie. Sarah comes in to score. Kayla to third. Nina to seconds. So we've got one down here, top of the third, 3 runs in, bases loaded. Mia now batting with Maven on deck. That's low. Oh, looks like it might have hit her on the foot. So that's going to push in the 4th run. So 4 runs in the top of the 3rd for Norton, and we've got an 8-7 ball game. Rehoboth leading by 1, coming to the bottom of the 3rd. Okay, here we are, bottom of the 3rd. Oh, the Ephus pitch, the old Bill Lee for you old timers, if you've seen it. And that's Kayla on the mound now for Norton. Ask Grandma and Grandpa about Bill Lee, the old Boston Red Sox Montreal Expo pitcher. Still playing, I think. Line shot, solid base hit for Haley. Oh, and throws there. Good thing she didn't make the turn. So Haley with a solid hit. Haley walked and scored a run back in the 1st. Now it looks like Alyssa will be up next. She walked and scored a run back in the 1st. Kayla looks, rocks, fires. That one gets by the catcher. Down the 2nd goes Haley. Ball 1 to Alyssa. Bella on deck, followed by Olivia. Kayla looks in, rocks. That's a little low. Kayla, that one fouls off. Two and 1 the count to Alyssa. Kayla rocks, fires. There's a long fly ball. Oh, almost an outstanding catch. Throw to 3rd, not in time. And Alyssa ends up on 2nd. Solid hit. So runners at 2nd and 3rd. Bella up. Olivia on deck. We can't see the number, but almost an unbelievable catch in left field. We'll get the number for you if we can. The Norton left fielder. Outstanding. Kayla looks in. That's a little low. That's high. Kayla ready, looks in. That one's high also. Ball 4 to Bella. Bases loaded now for Olivia, with Lorelei on deck. Kayla looks in, goes into a windup. Big swing and a miss. Strike 1. So nice pitch by Kayla there. That one's low. Kayla looks in. Swing and a miss on the sinker. Trying to get out of this jam. That one's low. Two and two the counts. Ball three. So the count is full. Base is full of Rehoboth runners. You've got Haley at third, Alyssa in second, and Bella occupying first base right now. Kayla facing Olivia. And that one's low, ball four. So Haley scores and all the runners move up. And it'll bring Lorelei to the plate. Abby on deck. Score now 9-7, Rehoboth. That one sails on Kayla a little bit there for a ball. Looks in, gets ready. Ball two. That one sails on her too. That's ball four. So runners move up. As Alyssa comes across, score the second run of the inning. Ball one. Now batting Abby with Sophia M on deck. Abby takes a couple of practice swings. Then gets back in. Kayla gets ready to deliver. That's low. Three 0 the count. Well, four. So Bella will score. Olivia to third. Lorelei over to second as Abby walks. That'll bring up Sophia M. That one's low. Ball one. There's a nice pitch by Kayla. 2-1 the count to Sophia, who walked and scored a run back in the second. That's high. The count runs to 3-1. Kayla sets. Now looks in. Winds and throws. Just high. Ball 4. And Olivia will come in to score the 4th run of the inning. And we've got 3 in the books. With the score now 12-7, we'll go to the top of the 4th. And that's the ball game. Another good one. So the second game ends with the score Rehoboth 12, Norton 7. So both teams had great days today. Hitting, fielding, pitching. They had it all. 12-7 is the final in game 2 as the kids give the ceremonial wave to each other in these days. For NortonMediaCenter.org, we'll say goodbye till the next time.